Hello everyone and welcome to this easy goal making guide for the Elder Scrolls Online. Now before I start the video I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed to me so far and will do in the future. I never ever thought that I could reach this many subscribers. I simply just started YouTube just to produce content that I thought would be helpful for people. It's amazing the positivity and feedback that I get on this channel. Everyone's comments are hugely appreciated. As you well know, I try and respond to everybody at this moment in time. And I couldn't be happier to have this kind of community around me at the moment. Whether that be you, the viewers who watch my video, or the people who help me make my content who I play with in PvP, PvE, and just the other silly things that you see me do. Anyway, with all this being said, thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. I hope this video will be just as helpful as all the rest of them, and you'll get some easy money from it. Now let's get into the video. What many say is the simplest thing in this game, and others just think it's a downright chore, is in fact the best way to make money in the Elder Scrolls Online, and that is through crafting writs. Now, it almost sounds crazy to say that these bog standard writs that you can do once per day on any given character would make you so much money, but the fact is that this money is so easy to come by, and with the more characters that you have, the more money you will earn per day. Now, I didn't actually start doing writs when they were initially implemented into the game. I started about 2 months afterwards, yet they have served me very well in earning a lot of money in this game. And the fact that they are just so simple to do, taking only up to 3 minutes per given character, and 4 minutes if you want to include putting the items into your bank and doing a relog to the next character, is beyond easy when compared to the other ways you can make gold in this game. Now, I run writs on 8 characters a day, and it will take me anywhere up to an hour or just over an hour depending on how fast I'm doing them. Often when I'm running writs I'm thinking about builds, I'm watching a YouTube video in the background, I might be playing Hearthstone on my tablet, just anything to take away the boringness of the actual writs every day. Having run them for so long as I've run them now, it will get boring to you, I can admit, but the gains for just spending this small amount of time a day is so huge that I don't see a point in not running it. So in order to show you how profitable writs can be, I decided to record my writs earnings and losses over a week's period on all of my characters. And yes, this took a long time and it wasn't particularly fun, but I did it for you guys so you can fully see how easy it is to earn money through doing this. Just before I go ahead and explain, the footage running in the background is all of my rewards from the crafting writ maps that I got within a 2.5 week period. Yes, the entire footage is from all the rewards that I got in a 2.5 week period. And yes, I will show you at the end of the video exactly how many materials I was able to get just from these crafting writ maps. And yes, this isn't even including all the drops that I actually got from the crafting writs themselves on completing them each day. So I run 5 writs on my characters every day. I run provisioning, woodworking, clothing, blacksmithing and enchanting. I don't bother with alchemy as I find it's quite a long writ to do in comparison to the others, and I don't really need the materials as I earn enough from these writs in order to buy any potion mats that I need to create. For each character that you use to complete these writs you'll earn 3,320 gold in total for that single character, which with 8 characters comes to a total sum of 26,560 gold per day just for doing the writs on the 8 characters. Now over the course of the week I put all this data into a spreadsheet in order to measure the gains and losses of all the materials as well as the money gains and losses. By doing this I've decided to take the example of the character who got the least amount of gold materials throughout a week, lost the most materials through doing the actual writs themselves, and therefore gained the least profitability from the writs. Now this looks immensely fun, doesn't it? This is the spreadsheet that I took for the entire week. The character with the least profitability is highlighted in yellow, with the writ that was being carried out displayed on the left hand side column. Just so you know, when I was carrying out the recording of these I decided to record everything that dropped from all the writs. However, things like provisioning materials such as barley and wheat I just decided to put as basic materials and leave it a day at that. As you can see, the writs are on a cycle of 3 different writs a day. I decided to track these even though it's a pretty straightforward cycle of one after the other and then repeating the same cycle. And as you can see in the top right here I have these 3 cycles labelled with the amount of materials used in each cycle that will be consumed. Shown in the little table here are the gains and losses for the highlighted character. You have the losses on the left, with the gains on the right, and the total net gain loss following on the right, with the total amount of gold that I would have gained or lost to the right of that further. Using the Master Merchant add-on, I decided to take the prices of each of the individual materials used in the crafting writ, as well as the prices of gold materials available on the market. Despite losing materials on every single material besides Ancestor Silk, I was able to gain 95 Ancestor Silk, which when sold at market value would give me enough money to cover the cost of all the other materials lost. When combined in addition with the gold earned through just doing the writ and also from the gold materials gained, the net gold gain was worth 85k. Yes, that's right, 85k for just the character that did worse on the writs during that 1 week. And once again, this is only just on one character. I'm carrying these out on 8 different characters. And now you can begin to see where this is going, with the fact that I earn nearly 170k gold just from the writ hand-ins alone on these 8 characters per week. That is not even to consider the fact that I'm nearly earning up to 10 legendary materials per day just for doing the hand-ins without even considering the refinements. Also, it's really important when to consider the previous calculations that I didn't even include the price of glass motifs that dropped, didn't include the price of provisioning materials, or the hiling influence that I have coming in every day, or even the gold materials that were obtained from the refinement process itself of the crafting writ maps. As I've said before, the more characters you have, the more gold you'll gain and the more profit you will have. It's even amazing to think that with just one character you can earn up to 85k profit, maybe even 100k if you've had a good set of crafting writs for the week. So anyway, after all this, I really hope this video has been informative for you and helpful for helping you get money. I hope you receive a lot of profit in the future, and thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with this final screen, which is of the 2.5 weeks of rewards that I got for simply refining the maps that I earned. And with that, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video.
Myself in her eyes, I praise the light until it